Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're gonna be taking an early look at the brand new Air Jordan Fire Red 3. The Fire Red 3s are finally back, and I gotta say, they are fire. Before we even get started, this review is going to be more of a chillax review. I'm gonna be talking about what this shoe means to me, what I think about it, and all that good stuff. We won't get too in-depth with everything, but I'll still try to cover everything that I need to cover for this review. So first things first, I got this pair from GOAT. I forget what I ended up paying for this shoe, but I'll pop it up on the screen right here. I did pay over market price, which is hovering at around 230 to 240 bucks right now if you guys want to check it out. I'll have a link down below in the description if you guys are interested in purchasing a pair. But yeah, like I said, I bought these on GOAT and I did the instant ship option, which is a little bit more pricey than any of the other pairs that are on there because they're ready to go, they're ready to ship. And I wanted to get these early enough to show you guys what you might be getting yourselves into. Starting off with the box, it's nothing too crazy. It's our standard Air Jordan 3 box. We have our elephant print. Now, I believe this pair came from Japan, and I'll show you guys why a little bit later, but I went with a size 10. When it comes to Air Jordan 3s, I always recommend going true to size. This shoe has always fit true to size in my opinion. So if you're a size 10, you get a size 10. Now the retail for this pair is going to be $210, which seems kind of pricey. Do y'all feel that too? Like $210 in California, our tax rate is almost 10%. So that's gonna add another 20 bucks. So that's gonna be about $230. And if you have to pay for shipping, probably another 10 to 15. So 240, 245, that's what you're gonna be paying for these shoes after all those fees and everything. But anyways, let's get right into the shoes. So we have our elephant print paper right here. This pair also comes with the Nike Air tag, a GOAT sticker, classic Jordan 3 pamphlet, which shows you how the shoe is made. We got the GOAT authentication thingy. And this is why I think it's from Japan. It's because it came with this tag right here. So that's what leads me to believe that this pair right here is not a US pair. But here we go, the 2022 Air Jordan Fire Red 3s. These are gonna be releasing on September 10th, 2022 for $210. Like I already mentioned, the Air Jordan Fire Red 3 is one of the most iconic Air Jordan 3 colorways, and it's finally back with the beautiful Nike Air. It's been a while since we've seen a Fire Red 3 release. I believe the last time that these released were in 2013, so that's almost 10 years ago, 9 to be exact, but let's just round it up and say it's almost been a decade since we've seen an Air Jordan Fire Red 3. Now, since this colorway is made to commemorate the 1988 versions, there's gonna be some slight upgrades to this shoe right here to make it look a little bit closer to the OG. Starting off with the outsole, of course, we have our typical Air Jordan 3 outsole, but on this pair, we have the Nike branding at the bottom, which I think is a nice touch because when I was in high school and I had Jordan 3s with the Nike Air on the back, I was like, yo, mine are sick because mine say Nike at the bottom. They don't say Jordan at the bottom, they say Nike. So that kind of brings me back to my high school days where I was super excited. Whenever I would get an Air Jordan 3 with Nike Air on the back, I was like, these are it. Moving along to the midsoles, we have our white and fire red combo. Now, of course, with Jordan Brand, they started doing this crazy stuff with the paint where it lasts super long, and I really appreciate that. I've been rocking the hell out of my black cement 3s from 2018? 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and they barely started like hairline cracking in the paint, which is absolutely crazy because I know back in the day when we would get painted Air Jordan 3s, dude, you probably get maybe like 3 to 4 wears out of them before you start seeing some hairline cracks on the back right here or even in this center part on the inside of the shoe. So whatever you're doing, Jordan Brand, I appreciate that. Obviously, the upper of the shoe is crafted with a tumbled white leather. Now, I already know a lot of you guys are gonna be asking, how is the quality of this leather? And I just wanna say that it's decent. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing super luxurious, but it's also not trash. It's just right there smack dab in the middle. I wouldn't say that it is going to be a make or break personally for me, because when I'm buying this shoe, I'm buying it for the nostalgia. I'm buying this because it's a classic colorway that we haven't seen in a while, and I absolutely love how they did the Nike Air on the back. As a consumer, of course, we're going to be worried about the quality, but in my opinion, for this shoe right here, it's looks over quality. I love how they did the elephant print on this one. The toe box seems to be a little bit more pointy, very similar to how the older Air Jordan 3s were. A lot of like the black cement 3s that I used to have, like the 94s, the 2001s, they would have these pointy Toe Boxes, and I love how these look. The newer Air Jordan 3s have a little bit more chunk on them, so this is just a little bit more sleek, and bro, I'm telling you, this really brings me back. The very first shoe that I ended up restoring and teaching myself how to restore, how to repaint, how to clean, and all that good stuff was a Fire Red 3. I believe the one that I had was from 2006, and I got it from a trade from one of my homies back in the day. I don't think he watches the videos anymore, but shout out to you, Vinny. I really appreciate it because that Fire Red 3 really sparked my restoration career and the YouTube channel as well. So without that Fire Red 3, I don't know if I'd be here right now, but that shoe actually taught me a lot. I definitely was in high school when I started restoring those, so that was like, bro, that was back in the day. Your boy's getting a little bit old on you guys. And if you guys happen to watch the previous video, we had a clip of a Fire Red 3 unboxing that we did from 1988, like the OG pair. David and I made that video 8 years ago, and that was when David and I were somewhat like getting close. Like we weren't besties yet like how we are now, but it's crazy to look back at that and just see us interacting with each other, because we were literally like watching the video at the apartment. We're like, yo, the way we're interacting with each other is kind of how we interact right now, but obviously we're way closer now. 8 years, bro, 8 years. But it was super cool to watch all that, which is why I love making these videos. So anyways, that's my rant about it. I guess you could say that the Fire Red 3 means something to me, because just seeing it in hand kind of makes me time travel back to all those crazy times, man. Like when everything first started, or even before things first started for me. This is one of those very rare times where buying a shoe will bring me back to that original spot where it first started. I'm traveling through memory lane with these right here, but just as a normal consumer, I think this shoe is going to be pretty easy to get, judging on the StockX prices being only like $10 to $20 over retail price right now. So it means that these should be pretty easy to get. I wouldn't expect these to sit on shelves, but if you guys are interested in purchasing these, I don't think it's gonna be too hard to do it. Which is dope, because I feel like Nike is increasing the production on a lot of their hot sneakers, which kind of cools down the market a little bit. I know for resellers, it's pretty difficult right now to be flipping shoes, because a lot of the shoes that are releasing aren't reselling for much more. So your profits are pretty slim on them. But for the normal consumer, it's pretty dope because you're able to get shoes that you would actually wear and actually enjoy for either retail or a little bit over retail. So, hey, I think that's a win-win for the consumers. But let me know what you guys think about the Air Jordan Fire Red 3. Are these a cop or drop for you? And maybe let me know why in the comment section down below. I'm also planning to make an on-feet video that's dedicated to different styles of pants, shorts, socks, and different combinations, so you guys can see how these look like on feet with a bunch of different options. But yeah, let's go and wrap up this review. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already with those post notifications on, and don't forget that I'm doing 20% off all of my custom goods on my website right now. That'll be linked down below. No code needed. All you got to do is add it to cart and you'll be good to go. All right, see you guys soon. I'm out. Peace.